All right, guys, welcome back to our weekly nutrition chat series. Today's topic to follow up protein is carbohydrates, which are our body's preferred source of energy. So it's going to be much more efficient for us to digest carbohydrates, or a faster acting digestion than we would see with protein. So it's going to help us to fuel our more intense activities, so potentially CrossFit. And it's also widely used by endurance athletes and just athletes across all sports. We can kind of break them up into two categories. You've got your vegetables, which are very low in carbohydrate, but that is the primary nutrient that you'll get from them. And then your denser, starchier carbs. So in that category, we've got more fruits, breads, pasta, rices, or just grains, which people typically, when they think of carbs, are thinking of those dense sources, the grains, but there's also going to be potatoes and fruit in there, and there's a sliding scale across that spectrum there from more carb dense to less carb dense, or caloric denseness there. So we should be eating these across our day. A general rule, just a very basic timing thing that's helpful with carbohydrates, is to try to group them around your workout. So having a large percentage of your carbohydrates before and after your workout, obviously not too close before if that causes you to feel sick and affects your performance. But if you tend to work out at 5:30 a.m., be great to have a good chunk of carbs in the morning after that training session to follow it up. And maybe you also have a good amount at dinner, or even a little after dinner, to fuel overnight and make sure that your muscles are full of muscle glycogen to fuel your training session in the morning there. If we're more of an afternoon workout person, great mid-afternoon snack, or a really solid amount of carbs at lunch and also at dinner, but a little lighter on carbs at breakfast would be ideal for you. So working that around your meals is a great tip with our carbohydrates. And then quantity is going to depend on the person. In general, as usual, men will eat probably a higher total number of carbs each day than women, or more so across your meals. But that's just because in general, men tend to be a larger overall size when it comes to that. So, and we want to try to eat a variety of these carbohydrates. So we'll say eat the rainbow. So eat 10 shades of fruits and vegetables. So some of those less dense carbohydrate sources. As you get into the grain category, most of those grains are more shades of white and gray. And we want to try to limit those, or only eat those to meet our nutrient needs to fuel our training or activity there. So just some things to think about with those carbs. Focus a little bit on timing and your variety, and let me know what you guys think.